So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and basically welcome to the live watch along for basically Ralf Ragnick's press conference for tomorrow's game against Burnley. So basically in the video guys we'll be discussing about Ralf Ragnick's comments and basically trying to figure out the lineup for tomorrow's game against Burnley. So if you enjoyed the video then please be sure to like and subscribe. So guys let's just start with a few comments of Ralf Ragnick so far. So Ralf Ragnick on Jesse Lingard and Cavani, they're both available. With regard to Jesse, I have a very good relationship with him. We have to look forward now. There are no problems whatsoever between myself and Jesse and vice versa. So Edison Cavani and Jesse Lingard both will be featuring in tomorrow's match, guys. That is 100% confirmed. Apart from playing together as a team in defense and improving and developing our defense work together, we invested some time in offensive principles and it showed in the game against West Ham and Middlesbrough where we created numerous chances. So, an improve in the offensive side of play, I would definitely agree. The game and basically the type of football has definitely improved under Ralf Rangnick compared to what it was a few weeks ago. So, he does confirm that Lingard and Cavani will be in the squad tomorrow. That's really good news. I can't remember a game in the last couple of years where our team created so many chances 30 shots on goal versus Borough. In the end, it didn't lead to the result we wanted to get, but we dominated the game in most parts and did well in creating those chances. Obviously, as we know, Manu had loads of chances, but didn't fail to capitalize in the last few minutes of the match. Obviously, the miss by Bruno Fernandes was costly, but you really can't blame him as an individual. As you can see, Fabrizio Romano just tweeting about what Ragnick had to say on Lingard. So, Ralf Ragnick, overall, I think the development of the team and our performances in the last couple of weeks has improved, including by the way the cup came. So, I definitely feel the performances have improved, guys. The brand of football is better than usual. So, on Lingard, mentioned some personal problems. We have to look forward. There are no problems between myself and Jesse and vice versa. So, Lingard could feature in tomorrow's game, guys. I wouldn't say he would start. I think it's going to be Pogba and Bruno in the midfield who's going to start for Man United. So, let's see what's going to happen. Obviously, Cavani and Lingard both available. So, guys, we have a few more comments. Ralph Ragnick. There are 2 points of criticism that we all have to face. One, we wasted too many clear cut chances. 22 shots inside the box, 10 were massive opportunities, and we should have easily been 3 up at halftime. It should have been 6-1 or 6-2. So, Ralph Ragnick asked if Man United need an overhaul. I don't know. I don't think so. Overall, the development of the team and performance over the last couple of weeks has improved. The other one was 10 seconds before we conceded the goal. It was not a perfect counter pressing a situation inside their half. We took away time but not the ball away from them, and 8 seconds later we were outnumbered in our own box. So Ralph Ragnick basically talking about the goal conceded to Middlesbrough. Obviously, a lot of controversy on the goal. So Ralph Ragnick basically saying that he was willing to let Jesse Lingard leave the club, but absolutely could not after the Greenwood incident appeared. So Jesse Lingard would have left the club in January if not for that. So guys, let's just basically try to figure out the lineup for tomorrow. So obviously it's going to be David De Gea and goal. Then I think it's going to be a same back four of Luke Shaw, Rafael Varane, Harry Maguire, and Dalot. A midfield three of Bruno. Maybe Fred comes into the midfield. Bruno, Fred, and Pogba. Pogba will definitely play tomorrow, guys, because I think Pogba played well in his first game back, and maybe it could be McTominay instead of Fred, guys, because McTominay was pictured leaving the Man United training sessions about 20 minutes after he arrived. So it could be McTominay, Pogba, Bruno, and a front three of maybe Elanga, Ronaldo, and Sancho. Obviously, he could bench Ronaldo after his performance in the last game. He has all the right to do that. And the Ralf Ragnick, you never know. He might even bench Ronaldo. So Edison Cavani could start the game. I don't think Jesse Lingard will play in tomorrow's game, guys, but Edison Cavani definitely could start the game. So Ralf Ragnick, I'm very happy to see Varane for tomorrow's game. Hopefully, we can have him in the same form for the upcoming games. Apart from playing together as a team in defense and improving and developing our defense work together, we invested some time in our offensive principles and showed in the game against West Ham and Middlesbrough where we created numerous chances. So definitely there has been improvement, guys, in the coaching setup, especially in the attacking wise, as Ralph Ragnick has stated. We are creating a lot of chances, but all we got to do now is capitalize on them and hopefully get the goals through. So the Premier League is getting tighter, guys, and the top four race is opening up a bit. So, guys, currently Man United are on fourth, but obviously West Ham have a game in extra, and obviously Arsenal have a game in hand. So, currently fourth, but if basically every club plays game in hand, Man United should drop to around seventh. So, therefore, it's very important for Man United to win the couple of next matches because after that we got really tough games against Chelsea, Man City, etc. So Ralph Ragnick says Varane seems to be physically fit. He has no issues anymore with injuries and he's happy to have him for tomorrow. So good to hear that basically Rafael Varane will be fit for tomorrow's game. I think Varane has arrived in the meantime. He seems to be physical fit, doesn't have any issues. I thought until he was substituted, he did extremely well with Maguire against the championship team, but an ambitious championship team. So interesting to see where the Paul Pogba plays tomorrow, guys. So we've got a couple of comments from Ralph Ragnick so far. As you can see, he confirms that Rafael Varane will be fit for tomorrow's game. That's really good news. He said we dominated the game in most parts and we did well in creating chances. Absolutely. Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho playing really well, especially in the first half. So guys, till we get a few more comments, let's just take a look at the table. As you can see, at the moment, Man City will win the league as it stands. But it's going to be really tight among the top four race because we've got basically Man United, West Ham, Arsenal, and Tottenham fighting for the top four race. Maybe Wolves can drop in, but basically it's these four clubs. Obviously, Arsenal having a game in hand and Tottenham having two games in hand. So Tottenham winning both their games can go above United, and so can Arsenal. So Man United will basically drop to sixth. So therefore, it's really important for them to win these games because these are the easy games at the moment. I mean, Burnley is going to be a tough club to beat, guys. Always against Man United. So good to see that Rafael Varane will be fit for tomorrow's game. It's a real boost. So it's definitely going to be Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire as the two centre back pairing, and Luke Shaw as the left back and Diego Dalot as the right back. That's definitely going to happen. Interesting to see the midfield three because I think Paul Pogba will start the game. I think it's going to be Pogba, Bruno, and McTominay. The same midfield three that he played against Middlesbrough. He could bring Matic in. I don't think Fred will play. The front is going to be really interesting, guys, because as I said, he could drop Edinson Cavani. Let's see how that goes. He could play Edinson Cavani, sorry. So Cristiano Ronaldo could get dropped for tomorrow's game. You never know. So, guys, we've had a lot of comments so from Ralph Ragnick. Let's just see if you have any other comments. Once again, if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe for more content. As you know, James Garner at the moment playing really well for Nottingham Forest. Performed really well against Leicester last night. So hopefully when he returns back from his loan spell, he can somehow get in the team. Obviously, we're also getting news today that Man United are eyeing a move for Declan Rice, which seems highly unlikely at the moment, even considering the amount of money that would take, more than 100 million possibly. So they could sell for, I would say, players of the same quality but from different leagues for a cheaper price. But with Man United board, you never know what's going to happen. And Ralph Ragnick could remain the coach, guys, for another year. So let's just see what happens till the summer. So obviously, Man United no more in the FA Cup. So the Champions League and the Premier League, the main aims. I think Ralph Ragnick's objectives will be to finish in the top four and get as far as the quarterfinals, at least in the Champions League, to have a successful season. Asking semi-finals is a bit too much with this current team, even though it's got a lot of talent, but they really haven't been able to gel together, guys. So I think a quarterfinal finish and basically cementing top four would be a good season. Even though if you can get high in the Champions League, it's just better. So let's see what happens till then, guys, and let's see if we develop any other comments. So, guys, let's just see if you have a few other comments before we end the stream. Once again, thank you all for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. We still got 7 people watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe if you enjoy the stream. So let me know your predictions, guys. My prediction for tomorrow's game is I think it's going to be United win. I'm going for a 1-0 win for Man United. I think it's going to be pretty close. So let's hope for the best. It's going to be a really important win tomorrow, guys. So hopefully you can get it. So that looks like it's it, guys. The press conference has ended. So once again, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. This is where I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for all joining, and I guess I'll see you guys some other day.